So then.
That's hard.
So then.
So then let's go.
So let's go.
SLG.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
turn it down a little bit.
We
All right, I'll play the beat toss.
Are you not making shit during the thing or what?
You want me to? I can cook some shit up if you want.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
I like.
Let me just run one more.
Part of the ambiance.
Yeah. Do your thing, bro.
So you know.
SLG.
So let's go. It's me, Rye Guy. I'm here with J Bills.
To the E-man them, Wagwan.
I'm here with Sammy, EPIC.
Yeah, there.
Yes.
I'm here with Nico Suave.
AKA Perk Angle.
Cheese.
Ah.
It's time for the percolator, bro.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Apparently that's what they used to call him.
Perk angles?
Yeah, Perk Angle. Because like he used to just be on Perkies.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Because for the pain management and shit like that. Isn't that crazy? Shout out to Kurt Angle, bro.
Kurt Angle's in the weed game now too, just like Ric Flair. Yeah, all of them, bro.
Woo.
So Sammy, you got your NPC. Okay, first of all, welcome back to the TGR podcast. This guy's been on bare eppies. If you're not up to date, then you should watch episodes 1 to fucking 68 or some
Basically.
shit tomorrow.
Immediately.
But yeah, you got your NPC with us, playing us some beats. And I think it was like a previous episode too. He was just like producing some shit in the background while we were just talking our shit. So maybe a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of that. Who knows? We got a lot to talk about. This beat's pretty wavy. Not gonna lie.
Mellow shit.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Must be
Okay.
floating.
Funny enough, I made this shit at work. I was sitting there and just cooking.
Yeah,
This beat's hard.
working and always working. Working and always working.
It's been a minute still because like I took a bit of a hiatus from producing in general. Because before I used to be on the Machina, and then I picked this bad boy up. Yeah, it's natural, bro.
NPC live.
Was there a reason why you took like a hiatus?
Honestly, just fell in love with the whole industry, the whole music and stuff, man. Because you guys, previous podcast, we spoke about my studio. We had a studio. Had a business partner.
Yeah.
Had a falling out with him. Just left a bad taste in my mouth. Just took some time.
But that's why you took a hiatus, just like that, or?
Yeah, it was. You know what? Because I dropped a couple beat tapes and stuff.
Yeah.
Dropped a couple beat tapes. It was just for the love of it. Just kind of took time to work on me. Fucking got my physical health up, as you know. The man introduced me to Muay Thai. Fucking jumped in the ring twice. And yeah, I just kind of worked on myself, get on my my mental health and physical health.
Also, if you don't know, Sammy produces the beat that is the intro song.
Oh, yes.
TGR.
Yes. Thank you for that. We didn't pay him anything. We don't plan on it to at all.
Just pay me in t-shirts.
Yeah. But no, I've always been like with this philosophy that if you're an artist, you'll always come back to it no matter what. And even it doesn't even have to be that particular art style. Like let's say for you, like producing beats, right? You like as an artist, everybody's an artist at the end of the day. Everybody channels it in one way or another.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like how people are naturally looking to have an outlet, right? Express themselves, self-expression.
Yeah.
That could be anything: sports, fucking writing, making music, singing, painting. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Honestly,
even Hitler had fucking an outlet, man. This man was painting his fucking trash, and then he decided to commit genocide.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. You don't like my paintings? No problem.
I'm an avid believer in discipline, right?
Yes.
You practice until it's just instilled in you. Like inspiration, I try not to gather too much inspiration, but sometimes
overrated.
Sometimes
inspiration is overrated.
Yeah,
motivation and inspiration are overrated.
But
it's discipline that drives the car.
Yeah, sometimes you lack a little bit of that, that drive to do it.
100%.
And that's where the motivation does kind of help you.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
But because the thing is, like, everybody could be motivated, right? Or inspired by something, and then what? Are you gonna capitalize on that?
Very true.
You know,
Very true.
that's where the discipline comes in.
Yeah. Discipline's number one, bro.
Discipline over everything, everything.
Actually, you know what? You and Don are the ones that instilled that shit into me. Like, you guys were the ones like to get me started in that whole physical like lifestyle. And really just like push forward and drive with it, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, on a lighter note, we just have a bunch of topics because we haven't linked up in a minute. A lot of shit's going down all the time, obviously.
Every other day, bro.
Last time we left off, Trump was selling like his own kicks. You remember that?
The golden shoes.
You know he's selling Bibles now?
Oh,
Bro,
Man is slanging Bibles, bro.
I read it.
By any means, bro.
genius.
By any means.
Like God Bless America Bibles or whatever it's called.
Can you imagine getting a Bible with Trump's face on it, bro?
For like $60, bro. And like I'm kind of biased, right? Because I'm ABC, always be closing type person.
Jeez, okay.
Bars. Like that mentality, that capitalist mentality is like something you can't really override. Obviously that it's an extreme form of it
100%.
because he's looking to pay off some shit by selling these Bibles. But
Crazy.
yeah, I don't know. Would you buy a Trump Bible, bro?
Hell no.
No, eh?
I already got prayer Bibles in my crib. Why the hell would I buy a Trump Bible?
But you buy Trump shoes? Nah, you wouldn't.
I mean,
I could definitely see right.
if someone gave me Trump shoes, would I rock them? Maybe. If I had the fit for it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think I'd go out and cop them, though.
Nah, definitely not.
Nah.
Fuck that.
Nah. I have nothing against them. I have nothing against any of those niggas, bro. Just do your things, but I don't know.
I get it. To me, it's just like
Two different sides of the evil coin, bro.
it's
all some shit.
It's kind of hypocritical for like, in my opinion, and I don't know too much about it, but the fact that he's getting so much backlash about selling this shit when America in itself
It's just like
is
a whole
conglomerate.
Like,
it's like
literally,
they're a
business.
company.
The whole literally, America is a business, and their major business, I think, is war. I think they made the most money off of war.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That is the biggest moneymaker.
Raytheon, Lockheed Martin.
proven.
Skunk Works,
It's
baby.
proven, bro. That's how they make money for the economy, pretty much.
Yeah, yo, bring the mic closer a little bit to you.
My bad.
It's all good. This guy's come on.
I'm a little shy from the mic nowadays, you know.
Shy Oz.
Yeah, I come back
It's
to
all
the
good.
point.
It's all good. It's all good.
Shy Oz like Shia LaBeouf.
Should we get the cat out of the bag just off the rip and talk about Diddy?
Yeah, the diddler.
One of
Man's
the funniest nicknames of all time, bro.
Man's definitely guilty.
He did all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everything they said that nigga did, he did that shit.
Bro, you see like these videos of him fucking talking to other dudes and shit?
Yeah, of course.
Weird, bro. Weird.
Getting real close, bro. Only man you see get intimate with a next man in public and then say it's not intimate, bro. It makes no sense.
Remember when Diddy
I just
dressed up
kissed
as
him
the
on the
Joker?
lips. That's it. It's like, I don't understand.
As the Joker for Halloween?
I don't remember that, no.
Bro, he went full into character too. It was so funny and weird.
He was just being himself at that point.
I mean, the stuff he did was crazy, though, supposedly.
All right, so then what do you think he's going to, like, the outcome? You think he's going to get Epsteined or what?
Probably.
Isn't he on an island right now where he can't get like extradited or some shit like that?
Yeah.
For now.
Supposedly.
But you know, it doesn't. That shit don't matter, bro. Like,
If the U.S. wants to
if
get you, they'll get you.
mans want to get you, they're gonna get you.
100%.
Remember in Batman when the guy he flew back to China and then Batman fucking flew over there and took his ass back to America. That's the kind of shit that's gonna happen, bro.
Nigga, that's Batman.
Yeah, but bro, come on.
You're right, though. You're right. You ain't wrong.
Truth is stranger than fiction, brother.
It just takes special forces to come true one time. It's a wrap.
Movies are just. We talk about this all the time. Movies are just predictive programming, man.
Bro, we have a
Like,
Brampton
shit,
Batman, so I believe it.
You know what I mean? It's just like
Nigga.
it's like that that boat that just crashed into the. I know this is kind of sidetracking, but that boat that crashed into the bridge recently, right? You all know that story.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Was it,
It was a retaliation.
But listen. Here's the trippy
What
thing.
state was that in again?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? Okay.
Baltimore is a city. Maryland.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Where all the black people are.
All the next.
Baltimore's in Maryland?
Yeah.
So the boat is from Singapore, right? That's where it derived from. In the movie, what's that fucking movie Netflix movie we talked about it? It's a shitty movie.
Oh, the Leave the World Behind.
We leave the world behind.
That's pretty
There's a scene where there's an out of control tanker, and the name of the tanker is called the White Lion. But a white lion is like a special term that they use in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah,
For what?
I don't. It's just meant to signify like something. But you think that's a coincidence type of shit? Like, come on, man.
I think it's a coincidence that it happened very nearly after there was that attack in Russia. That Russia was blaming on the U.S. and Britain through Ukraine.
Yo, wasn't ISIS like, yo, no, we did it. We did it.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Y'all ever watch the movie Tenet?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I finished it. I think I
So,
fell
but in
asleep.
the beginning, there was a shootout of a terrorist organization in a concert hall.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the beginning.
And I even then, when I first watched it, right, because I'm like paranoid, right? I'm, something's loose up here. Even then, when I watched it, I'm like, man, this is like weird. Like, I feel like they're prepping mans or something.
They are predictive
And then
programming, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Aren't they always prepping, man?
Yeah, they are always prepping mans.
I'm
Just
good
like
on
Diddy
that.
and fucking all these superstars.
Yo, the Diddler did that shit, bro.
Always prepping mans.
The Diddler, bro. That's the best nickname ever.
It's so funny because it's like
And then all the memes you see of
Yo,
just
it's
pictures
so
of him.
many.
I'm looking it up.
it's every
so-
time like Diddy's always like asking mans to hang out. And mans are always like, nah, I'm not trying to hang out no more.
I'm good, bro. I would stay home still.
He's like, yo, why don't we hang out no more? That's so big, bro. That's so thirsty.
Try to lie down.
The Diddler. Oh, there's a Flying Lotus song called The Diddler.
So like the feds raided his spots.
You know, like shit like this.
That's so bad.
Like this stuff that's been coming out has been cracking me up.
Yeah.
Like
Look at that Simpsons one. The Simpsons. They predicted that shit too.
Probably, bro. They
Local kids.
predicted everything.
Yo, you guys can see this on the podcast now?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo, you guys are upgraded, yo.
We're up there, bro.
Yeah,
we're,
bro.
we're coming from the number one spot on Spotify.
All man's got the same mics now, you know?
Are you dumb?
You guys got some room for endorsements and shit, or what?
Bro,
Brother, what you need? What you want?
Soon,
We got
bro.
you, man.
I dig it, though. That's what's up.
The fucking Diddler.
We got a going rate though. And it ain't cheap. We'll never sell out. Actually, I'd be the first to sell out, bro.
Yep.
If fucking Pepto Bismol came up to me and I was like, yo, plug this in your podcast, brother, I'd be sipping on a fucking Pepto bottle.
Oh,
all
God.
day. But I'd be paid though.
Yeah, he's
though.
super paid.
You know?
I would not be mad at that. Alright, nigga. You, bro, get your money.
You see me?
The motherfucking Diddler, bro.
Diddler. You see there, you're going, instead of no homo or whatever, it's no Diddy?
Oh my
That's
god.
the new thing?
Yeah,
That's
No
funny,
Diddy.
actually.
Yeah, I seen
I'm
that.
good, bro.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Like, honestly, the stuff, honestly, if he's doing that gay shit behind the scenes, I don't really care. It's wild, but whatever. But it's just like the stuff I
it's
hear about the children.
fucking whack
Yeah,
shit,
sex
bro.
trafficking is,
That's the bad
That's
shit.
crazy.
Do
The
you
torture,
Do you think that he
That's
put his
absolutely-
sons into that shit?
probably.
Think so?
To run it?
Yo.
No, like, do you think, like, he sold his sons off and shit, too?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I feel like the family's involved in some
Yeah,
way.
family's definitely involved, bro.
You know what's funny, though? I actually had King Combs. He was in the studio.
His son?
Yeah, King Combs. Yeah, he was.
Damn.
Well, one of our residents was an A&R for, I think, Universal, and then he brought him into the studio, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You heard the shit about
You almost got secondhand diddled, bro.
You're a victim.
You almost got diddled, bro. By Diddler Jr., bro.
Trying to sell me
Secondhand.
off too.
Diddler Junior.
Second hand. Diddler.
Yeah, I mean,
Man's put 2 hands on him.
That's crazy.
you heard this crazy shit about how they're trying to bring Jay-Z into it too?
But aren't you? Wouldn't you be like? I'm not surprised if this man would be involved in it too.
Not
Rockefeller.
surprised.
I heard Beyonce's up there too.
Yeah.
Like, she was.
Yeah,
And
I feel like
Oprah and all
they're
that.
Yeah, I've been hearing
all-
Oprah from time.
Yeah.
Yo, but Oprah had this close relationship with
With Epstein.
Epstein,
no,
yeah.
no, not only Epstein, but this cult leader from Brazil named John of God.
That's a greasy rap name.
Like, look it up.
John
And
of
he
God.
was convicted for fucking cult trafficking, sex trafficking and shit.
John of
I mean, if he doesn't diddle kids, I'm totally stealing this name.
well, he
Yeah,
looks like a
that's not-
diddler though.
Yeah, he's still they do.
Catholic religious leader. That's where it starts, bro.
This guy?
Yeah.
You have a lot of people pissed
Say
off.
that. Say that name, bro.
We diddling. João Teixeira
Teixeira de Faria.
Yeah.
Jeez.
A psychic surgeon?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That just sounds.
This
fucked
guy be making shit irate, but not him.
Oh. Now did us or whatever the fuck that shit is.
But yeah, convictions: rape, sexual misconduct,
Oh.
illegal possession of firearms. 400 criminal penalty, 490 years. Ain't no innocent man getting convicted 490
This
years.
guy almost got convicted 500 years.
When your first conviction on Wikipedia is rape, like that's the first one you see.
What's past a century?
100.
100,
Yeah.
Okay. And what's past that?
What do you mean?
So like 1,000.
1,000? Or
Yeah.
a millennium?
yeah.
Man's locked in for time.
Half
bro.
a millennium, though. That's crazy. Just had a brain fart for a second.
Mm-mm.
Too bad.
Yeah. So this
That
guy,
grabber.
Oprah Winfrey, had a huge connection with this guy.
Nice. Yo, man, I don't know.
This guy's worse than Epstein.
100%. Psychic
know.
diddler.
Psychic diddling.
I heard
bro.
Oprah is really toxic to work for too. Like the whole thing with Taraji,
Oh, yeah.
the color purple. I don't know if you guys ever.
I think I heard something about
I've
that.
seen that.
Yeah, I don't trust her, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I
Hell
don't
no.
trust. I don't trust that we have
It's
these
actually
amazingly fun, as terrible as they are, but they're fucking fun. Like the Diddler. Come on.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
fucking
of course,
fun.
of course.
We
Yo.
have these amazing fun stories like the Diddler going on.
But the modern
Meanwhile-
culture, that's what we do.
Meanwhile, there's fucking
It's so ignorant.
terrorist attacks. There's a fucking war in the one place.
Yep.
2 places. There's 2 wars going on, at least that I know of right
be
now.
3 soon.
Fucking Haiti is
Shit's
martial
going down
law
there, yeah.
basically, and you know, shit's about to go down. They keep, and I already know something's happening when this solar flare thing comes out. They're prepping us for some shit,
That's my birthday too. That solar flare.
bro.
What day?
The same exact day. The
What?
8th.
The 8th of what?
April?
April. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
next
that's
week.
what it's supposed to be?
Yeah,
I thought that was a solar eclipse.
Oh, solar eclipse is it?
Yeah, solar eclipse is what I
I
meant.
was about
Sorry,
to say
sorry.
solar flare.
But solar flares are supposed to be going down as well right now.
I say bring it on.
Nah.
But they're already like telling people they're gonna be service disruptions.
I don't know
and
about
shit,
that,
like
nigga.
internet.
I don't
and
know
phones
about
and
Bro,
stuff.
it's inevitable. What the like? You can't just be like
Every man link up at the
"Nah."
green box, bro.
I low key think we should all pitch on a generator.
Yeah.
Up down.
I mean,
That's
we
we
guys
might
just
need
go
it.
up to boonies. And
Yeah, we'll
fucking-
just expect a gang of men.
I'm just saying, in
Yeah,
case
sure.
it gets hot around this time, we're gonna need refrigeration.
There's numbers, bro. You need the numbers.
Mm.
Walking Dead shit. You have a gang of
We
Then
need
we can start.
guns.
Then we
need
can finally
guns.
start our own cult.
bro. As long as I can be the king.
Nah, I'm.
We need a white guy. We need the white
He
guys.
needs to be a white guy, bro.
One of the most
We'll get more.
One of the most successful cult leaders was a Japanese dude.
Really?
Yeah,
That Bhagwan guy was pretty successful.
yeah, he was
from
Indian.
Wild
He
Wild
was
Country.
Indian.
Yeah.
You know.
Hmm.
Another one was Korean.
Mm.
The Moon family.
Oh,
Then
the
you
Moon
be the
family.
face then.
We'll just be like, yo, whatever you guys want.
Wasn't there
that.
wasn't there like the Bikram yoga one or something?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was a crazy one.
Yeah, so you know what I mean.
So you're
It's
saying about
all.
to start a cult?
It's an eclectic taste.
You have the leader and then the disciples, bro.
Yeah, charisma has no color, fam.
Jeez.
That's
You heard it here first.
That's life.
But on a lighter note, I know this is kind of like old news, but Akira Toriyama passed away, and we were talking about this earlier a little bit.
Yeah. That's harsh.
I gotta put my spirit bomb up for that.
Yeah, raise your drinks for a fucking certified ledge,
Salud.
and
Goddamn.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and I think we've touched about on this before, like off air. But who is your favorite? So Akira Toriyama is the creator of Dragon Ball Z. And for those of you who don't know, who was your favorite villain?
Does Vegeta
Bills,
count?
Bills, go.
Kid Buu.
All right. Why?
Because this nigga immediately appeared, destroyed the earth, and then went to heaven to beat up the niggas that he murdered.
That is kind of
That's fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Sammy?
Cell, bro.
Why?
It was just an iconic like season for
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. It was the most pivotal moment. That's when they brought Trunks in.
Yeah.
I thought they were
Trunks.
done too.
Yeah, bro.
Had the Terminator element to it as well.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Okay.
Because he came back in time.
Right guy.
He did.
I'm asking, does Vegeta count?
No, he doesn't
Nah,
count.
that doesn't count.
All right.
Because he's like, he's a good guy and he's also a bad guy.
Yeah.
So he just plays both sides. I
He's
rate
basically
it.
a normal
Yeah,
person.
but that's also a bad guy.
Nah, he's not a
person.
villain.
He's like,
He's not a villain.
He's not a villain. He's just
I talked about the show
Nigga
earlier.
going through
He's
it.
like the Dinobot.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
you're
a good
right.
comparison. Dinobot was, yeah.
Yeah. But
Unpredictable.
okay, so I
motherfucker.
can't choose Vegeta. I'd probably take. I mean, I would say Cell as well, but just to like say something different, just because I rate how many times he keeps coming back. Frieza,
Frieza.
Frieza, yeah.
Frieza.
Man,
Frieza's a real nigga though.
man never stays dead,
Yo,
Frieza's my number 2.
Frieza was my favorite.
He's my number
and
2.
he talks that shit.
Even Raditz.
And he backs it up.
Raditz was
Sometimes.
an ill villain too, bro.
Yeah.
Because that was the Kaioken like part of the whole thing where like he's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and then he was like,
yeah.
no, not yet.
They like they predicted it, from time,
All right, so then you said Kid Buu, right?
Yeah.
All right, who's your favorite good guy?
Can you say Vegeta?
Probably
for
Vegeta,
this?
yeah.
Vegeta?
Yeah.
Vegeta all around, eh?
Yo, Vegeta's the best character.
He's a real nigga, bro. He's like
Okay. Here's a harder question.
He's
All
hard.
right. Here's a harder question, and we'll leave it at that after this. What is your favorite move?
favorite move.
Yeah. If you could only choose one move in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and don't say no like Dragon Ball Z Super, because I don't know that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So
Yeah, I don't know Super.
even GT, like I'm not even.
Can I go?
He's gonna want to go so bad.
I do, because I'm a
Alright,
fucking
go.
nerd out. Instant transmission, bro.
Jeez.
Instant transmission.
Okay, what are the limitations of it? Is there limitations of instant transmission? No?
You go anywhere, bro.
Anywhere-
Really?
Anywhere
You go different, like, yeah. And
different realms.
realms.
Yeah,
it's-
bro.
it's
That's
insane.
crazy.
If you've been there before, you can feel the energy from there and just take
Oh,
off.
so you'd have to be
You'd have to be there
there
before.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's pretty.
And he's
yeah.
gone places.
Yeah. Oh, he's been to hell, heaven.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
Right guy?
Was it
Yeah,
Goku
it's hard.
or was it Frieza that destroyed the whole planet?
It's a lot of mans.
It was
Frieza.
it was Goku because he's the one who did the spirit bomb into the
Yeah,
Earth.
Spirit Bomb is the
into
one.
Namek.
Spirit
Into
Bomb.
Namek.
Spirit Bomb's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Spirit Bomb. Yeah.
I want people to know I got nukes.
The thing about the Spirit Bomb is that it takes like 7 episodes
And you need
to build up, and then another 6 episodes to touch its fucking
because you need people to gather it though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You need people's
Plants,
spirit,
animals.
everything,
all the
Yeah,
things
bro.
giving up their spirit. All right.
It's bare spirit.
I think for me, kind of like an underrated one would be the Destructo disc.
yo. Yo,
But the thing is, like, Krillin never utilized it to its full potential. He never cut mans in half. He would just cut, like, things in half.
True.
I'm cheesed about Krillin because he was going hard and then just that's it. Like he was during the whole Frieza saga, he was going hard, bro.
Mm.
And then he just once he grew his hair out, he's like, nah. Samson
Yep.
did not. Samson.
Yeah,
his
anti-Samson.
locks- yeah, anti-Samson, exactly.
That's crazy.
Honestly, to be honest, I'd say the classic, the Kamehameha, bro.
Man, yeah.
It's defeated so many niggas in so many different times.
I'm trying to train in one of
And-
those things.
Hyperbolic?
Off the strength. Oh, you haven't seen
The anti-gravity machines or whatever. What was it?
Have you
Not
guys seen-
anti-gravity.
at
Oh no, yeah, you're anti-gravity disc, right?
It's not anti though. It's
The
'cause
hyper-
anti would be you float.
hyperbolic time.
Like
No,
increases
Hyperbolic
the
time.
No,
gravity.
it was just gravity. It was just like
Yeah.
they would work like 10 times gravity.
Yeah,
They
Of
would-
course.
Yeah.
Have you guys
I
seen
remember
any of
this
the new
one
episodes?
episode of Vegeta just like
Oh,
flexing.
bro.
He's like, put it up to like 20 times gravity. Then he just keeps doing it and doing push-ups.
Oh, it's in like a spaceship, right?
Yeah.
While they're getting
He was
to the
doing it on
planet?
Earth, I think, actually.
No, but it was in a spaceship though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they do that. They just train
I thought it was just a pod.
while they get to like the planet.
Yeah, Goku did it all the way to Namek when he was training.
Yeah. As one would.
Yeah, the new ones are sick. You should watch them if you can.
Why I love Vegeta is because like he literally like his predecessor is Goku. You know, that's like he had to
He
maintain
went through
or
it, bro.
keep leveling up just to stay on his level.
And he did.
He,
Yeah, that's true.
He did.
he got stronger than him at one point too.
Remember when he was Majin Vegeta?
That was hard.
That
He was
was
just a bad motherfucker.
this is how he should have been, basically. But he would have been even more worse if he continuously went from like Earth when he first came there until like now. Imagine him just being evil the whole time and keeping up with Goku at the same time.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more
Future
powerful.
Trunks was one of my favorite characters
Future
too.
Trunks is ill.
The man's from the future. Like, you can't touch that swag. And he had a sword.
Yo, his story was
Yeah.
fucking crazy too, bro.
Mhm.
Like if he's the one, like he went
He's
back
John
in time.
Connor.
Yeah,
One-armed
exactly.
Gohan, bro.
Once he went back in time, he just fucking fucked up every timeline there was, and then yeah, he's the one who brought Cell back, or he got murdered by Cell. Cell flew and got into this time capsule and went back in time and shit. Yo.
That's crazy how you remember that. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I have very light memories.
I don't remember.
Because I only
Yeah.
ever watched it like once going through
Same.
it. It's not like I never watched it like full on. I just watched whatever I caught whenever it was on TV.
Yeah.
But I actually recently downloaded it, like started downloading. I haven't finished it because there's so many seasons. But I'm planning on like watching. I just recently watched the Batman cartoon
Yes,
from
yo,
back in
animated.
the 90s. Bro, the scenery for that shit.
The Batman.
I forget the
cartoon.
article.
Yeah,
You
Batman
remember
anime
that?
series.
Oh, like
I don't remember.
the
Yo, that
Greasy one back in
the
the day.
illest intro.
Batman Beyond?
Illest intro. No,
My bad.
no.
That's when with the Joker in there. 'Cause Joker was the
Yeah.
real one in that
Yeah.
too. That laugh was so ignorant. Oh my gosh.
Yo, you know who played his voice though, right?
Who?
Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill.
No,
Oh, I
he's the
remember
Joker.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he played the Joker, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Oh, yo,
Yo,
kill that shit.
Mark Hamill played a lot of cartoon voices, bro.
Jeez.
Like growing up, I
This
always wanted
one.
to be a voiceover actor.
Yes,
like a cartoon
okay, yeah, I
voiceover
remember
actor.
this.
Yeah. That's always been
That would have been sick. That's a dope job.
Bro,
Oh, man.
I don't care if YouTube flags this. I'm playing the fucking intro. To
Turn this down.
Excuse me.
The beat goes so hard, by the way. I was like zoning the whole time.
Yeah,
It's a crazy beat.
I make good like lo-fi background
Oh,
noise,
yeah.
background music and shit.
I love that shit.
Lo-fi beats with some hard fucking lyrics.
Yep.
That's
Oh, Arabic. What the fuck?
You know what time it is.
yeah.
Insurgenist.
Wow.
I think this is it. Let's see.
It's definitely it, bro.
Bro, sample this.
Yeah, this would be ill to sample.
But I'm saying like the scenery, like the guy who does the landscapes first, the artist, is fucking
Bunch of
greasy.
goons.
The vibe of the background is so greasy.
Yo, they
This
had
the
to,
intro?
Yeah.
They had to record all this in like a negative film because the colors, they weren't able to get the color scheme they wanted. Everything was so bright and like vibrant. I don't know if you ever seen any other cartoon like in the 90s, like cartoons. They were all bright and vibrant. Like
They
this
were.
is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dark. It was shot in negative, yo. It's crazy.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because Batman was actually sick.
It was the illest.
It is by far.
This is what like set up like the whole Dark Knight shit, bro.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
is
Well, like they used, I'm pretty sure they used similar music in the Tim Burton films.
Mhm. They did.
But-
It was based off of that.
Yeah.
Whole
That's a hard
series.
intro.
That was
Honestly,
epic,
that show used to be dope, bro.
Yo,
The
X-Men.
Joker was my. That's where I fucked with
Yeah.
Joker the most.
bro.
Yeah,
X Men
Joker
was a
was, yeah.
greasy intro too.
Oh, the original series?
yeah,
Yeah.
yo, in the 97. it was
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
So hard. So
Da-na-na-na-na.
hard.
Yeah, man.
The best part is at the end where like it's like da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, and then Magneto's like this does like the thing
Yeah.
and shooting the waves and then fucking Professor X. It's so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yo.
dope. That's dope.
But
Shout out to 90s cartoons, bro.
shout out to 90s cartoons.
Best.
I still stick with what I said earlier tonight, that Beast Wars. Although
Beast Wars,
it's technically an animation, not I don't know if you call it cartoon, but that was the best show of like growing up when I was a kid.
Yeah,
that
it was
also
nice.
had a greasy intro, if
It
I
did.
recall.
Every man had an Optimus Prime or like a Cheetor or one of those those toys back in the day. I remember everyone used to have
Still
those.
got some.
I know, me too. Somewhere in my basement hiding.
Fuck, those were the good old days, man. Like, worry free, just watching fucking cartoons and shit.
Yeah, you're literally just meeting up with niggas at the green box with your bikes.
Time to go home was the light.
With the light coming, like, fuck, alright, I know.
Street lights and shit.
You're just out of your crib.
What's another ill 90s cartoon?
It's a lot of them, bro.
90s cartoon?
I mean, the Spider-Man one was sick.
Spider-Man was ill.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
No, that's. Oh no, wait, you're right.
Radio.
Active Spider. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, bro. There's like I don't know what season it is, but there's one season where it's like they're in like alternate dimensions, like the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom and shit.
Oh, that was
crazy.
the Secret Wars plot, pretty much.
Something like that. Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah.
I remember Mary Jane dying. I think she like gets killed by like Hydro or whatever.
This guy had two things. Mary Jane and Felicia Hardy.
Black Cat. Black Cat.
Yeah.
Two things. One for Spider-Man, one for Peter Parker.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I rate it. Braga, you wanted to touch up on some things?
I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
You guys like to gamble?
Oh.
I do like to gamble, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a gambling man. I used to, I stopped for a long time and then I got back into it. And I have a theory as to why. And I don't want to sidetrack your topic.
Oh, it's fine because I got time for this one.
Okay.
There's lots to talk about.
Okay. The reason why I think a lot of people are like starting to, gamble and, trade options and stuff like that. So like leverage trading, margin trading is because we're sort of like forced into that position. You know what I mean? It's just like nothing's cheaper. Nothing's getting cheaper, right? Everything's more expensive.
Gotta make your money work.
Food's expensive. Gas is expensive. Rent is expensive. Living is expensive. Everything is expensive. So therefore, we sort of try to adapt, right? And then we try to, do it in legal ways that we can by taking more risk. And then that's how I find that more people are essentially gambling.
Shooting your shot, bro.
100%. Because, it is what it is. Like,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
That's what it is. And that's my theory, and I think it's right.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah. It's interesting that you mentioned
Okay.
legal means of gambling.
Yes. Legal means of making money.
Because,
That's what we're all about here.
more and more gambling is becoming, legal and more accepted in different countries, different states, different provinces. And, it's sports. Sports has really got involved in it to the point where a lot of these companies are, essentially in bed with the entertainment leagues that exist. I'm talking the NFL. I'm talking NHL. I'm talking the NBA. I'm talking EPL. Everything. More and more prevalent it's become. It's so much so that like most people have a sportsbook app on their phone where they can readily both gamble at a virtual casino or place bets on sports. Let me ask you, does everyone at this table have one of those apps?
I have two.
I do have one.
I actually, so I don't want to give this company promotion, but actually, blackjack, heavy on that shit. Won like about 2,500.
Jeez.
And then they fucking took it right back. Yeah,
That's fun.
That's how it goes, bro.
it's
Going on a
because,
losing streak.
yeah,
now,
once you go in, it's like fuck. It's like dopamine here, right?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's like when you go to a real casino, they pump the air full of oxygen because they want you to fucking spend your money, bro.
Yeah, and then they also, even when you win, they get you back,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
They'll give you money to come back just to lose it and then lose it more.
Genius.
I believe on those apps, they give it to you so you can okay, here's
For
little
sure. It's the
little
oldest
bait.
trick in the book.
Yeah, and then,
Oldest trick in the book.
and afterwards, okay, you had your
Yeah,
fun. Let me get
yep.
it back.
Run your money.
Yeah, run your pockets.
Yeah, immediately.
But yeah, Yeah, we all have those apps.
So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news, right? But
Talked about a boat and a bridge.
yeah, but lately there's also been a couple instances. Well, we all know about different schemes that have gone on in fixing games. Particularly, there was the referee in the NBA. His name is escaping me, but he has a very
Donahue?
famous
Or
game.
Donahue?
Donahue, I think that's who it
Donahue
is.
or whatever.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, I mean the talk show.
No, the ref. He was fixing games.
Oh.
Back in like Jordan's time.
Oh yeah.
Tim Donahue.
Yeah.
Donahue?
This guy.
Donahue, yeah, this guy.
I was like Donahue. I'm like, is that like a talk show host?
No,
He looks like he's a fucking crook. I'm sorry.
I rob people.
There's other stories. If you watch The Untold, there's one of these college players who were fixing games, which, funny enough, there's some stuff about that we can get into. But I mean, the first story I want to bring up. Do you guys hear about the biggest baseball player in the world? The man who was the most paid baseball player on the planet, Shohei Ohtani.
Jeez.
What about him?
You guys didn't hear the story about him?
This.
No. Didn't he just sign that stupid, ridiculous contract too?
Yeah, and the Blue Jays almost got him. The Dodgers got him. So he's the biggest baseball player on the planet, playing for arguably one of the biggest baseball teams, baseball markets in the planet. And not only does he have this whole North American market that's all after him, he is beloved in the Japanese market. So it's another huge worldwide market.
Mm-hmm.
So Shohei Ohtani can speak English, but Shohei Ohtani, since coming to the MLB when he went to start playing for the Angels, has had an interpreter. Ippei Mizuhara. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Ippei or Ippei. But so originally, the story that comes out is that Shohei Ohtani paid off something like between $2 and $20 million worth of gambling debts at a illegal sports book. So he was being investigated for that. Well, I don't know if it was Shohei, but Shohei paid off.
Was he gambling on?
The gambling. He wasn't the one gambling. Apparently, it was his interpreter.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't say exactly, but it was like sports betting.
Yeah.
And so now, in the shitstorm, obviously they're alleging that he was fixing his own games potentially and stuff like that, which is possible. Who knows? But
I would.
But here's the thing.
Is
kind of within a few hours of that story breaking, the next thing that comes out is the statement from Shohei Ohtani's lawyer. And this is the story. Maybe a spin. It could be the truth, could be a spin. Who knows? But is that, Shohei's interpreter, Ippei, whatever. I'm just going to say his interpreter, is actually a crook and stole millions of dollars out of Shohei Ohtani's account. Somehow he had access to all these things.
Jeez.
And so he was gambling and paying off these gambling
So
debts.
he's a fall guy.
Yeah, that's what I was just
So essentially,
Definitely
yes. So
You always need a fall guy.
so what came out is Shohei has a new interpreter now.
The other fall guy.
Who's essentially speaking for him. And also he didn't speak to the media for like several days.
Yeah.
Until eventually he's got his interpreter got fired by the Dodgers. And they've already replaced him. And so the new guy was essentially saying that he's never, gambled on sports or anything, blah, 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 blah. And that's the story of what's going on. And so the conspiracy theory all around it is like,
Oh, he the fall guy.
is like, yeah, the interpreter is the fall guy. Shohei got caught, but they can't suspend Shohei. They can't ban him lifetime like they did to Pete Rose, even though Pete Rose never gambled.
I don't know who that is.
Pete Rose is the famous baseball player who got kicked out of the league for gambling. He gambled on his own games, but he always bet on his team to win. But nevertheless, because even though he wasn't betting against himself, he was kicked out of the game, and they've never allowed him to be in the Hall of Fame, even though he's a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for that scandal, he'd be in the Hall of Fame most likely. Anyway, so, but the point is all these sports companies are in bed with the sports books, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And then second of all, it's the same thing where they had the Michael Jordan thing, is that Michael Jordan served the secret suspension for gambling or whatever, right? It's the same thing. It's like, yo, you can't kick this guy out and you can't spend. The precedent has already been set. If you're gambling on games, you're kicked out of the league.
Yeah.
Like, you're done.
It's
Right?
almost unethical, I guess. They see it.
I mean,
But they can't do this to Shohei Ohtani because they would lose so much money.
Yeah. So he's untouchable.
They're already taking the PR hit. They're already trying to recover from the whole Astros cheating to win the World Series a couple years ago. That some people have forgotten. I won't forget that shit. Hell no. But,
there's cheating in all sports, though.
you know,
It's all rigged.
so that's one interesting story. But guess what? In the same week that this happened, one of our very own Toronto Raptors has been, I guess, suspended indefinitely, pending an investigation. Jonte Porter
Don't know
on
who
the
that
Toronto
is.
Raptors.
Oh, yeah, I think I seen that, actually.
I'll pull it up.
Michael
for you.
Porter Jr.'s brother, right?
Yes.
So good.
What is he betting on? What was he betting on?
So
Yeah, that is
so this one's a more fun. This one's a more clear cut. Like, yo, we know. So essentially, this investigation was brought on because,
His brother defends him. Wow.
yeah, obviously
course.
I would,
Like,
but
obviously.
Yeah.
so here's the interesting thing that happened. So the reason why there's this investigation going on is because there was, I think, 2 instances recently where so Jonte Porter, there was an abnormally high amount of bets put on his unders, his player prop unders. I don't know which prop specifically, but probably like points, rebounds, whatever. Maybe his points. Let's just say his points or a combination. Like one bettor put $500,000 on his under, which is just ridiculous.
So sus.
And so the funny thing was two of the evenings where an abnormal amount of bets were put on his under,
Mm-hmm.
Jonte excused himself from those games. He excused himself from those games for injuries, supposedly, but he took himself out of the game.
I put 500 bands on me, not playing. I ain't playing. That's genius.
So, and like, there's one thing going on too, where they're like, people are speculating. They're not sure if it was one of the games where that they're talking about, but there's a game where he hits an off the glass 3-pointer and he kind of like makes a face like he's pissed, like he was actually trying to miss it.
Like one of those. Yeah, I know those ones.
And yeah, that's currently going on, and I'm very interested to see how that all shakes down. We still don't really have answers with the Shohei Ohtani thing, but guess what?
What, dog?
There was another story while I was looking into these
Jeez.
that came across my way. I don't know what the fuck to say, but let me open this up. Let me show you this one because I don't actually know a lot about this one. I just know the gist of it. Yeah.
Sports are crooked, bro.
Do you believe every
money,
sport
bro.
is
Yes, every single sport.
because I have
How do you fix tennis?
an acquaintance that believes that hockey isn't
No,
fixed.
it's fixed.
It's
It's not.
definitely
It's not fixed. It's fixed in the same way that the NBA is fixed, in the sense that it's already been shown that a ref can manipulate the game.
Same thing in soccer, too.
It's not a matter of.
And football.
It's you can win or lose, but you have to, in order to win, you're gonna have to score a significantly amount more points than the other team. You have to blow them out.
If it's a close game, the referee dictate
Exactly.
easily how things could go. It's sad.
I
And I
agree.
feel like
I think the
sports-
person is just super biased. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah.
so
this is
here's the
great.
next one.
Footy. Yeah. I seen
Lucas
this.
Paqueta. Now this one's fun.
I know.
Cause so basically, I don't know if it's been proven yet exactly, or if it's still just alleged. But essentially, family members of Mr. Lucas Paqueta were all betting on, like this was a trend. It was happening. We're all betting on his yellow card overs. Because I think this is I'm not sure if this is on regular sports books, but they have this thing called DFS, where it's daily fantasy sports.
Yeah.
So things like yellow cards would be something you could bet on in that. And essentially, family members of him were putting substantial bets on his yellow card overs
Clap these
in
mans.
games. And so our friend here, Lucas Paqueta, was very consistently and conveniently getting yellow cards very late
in the games.
very late in games where they would have little to no impact.
89th minute, just clap it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And ironically, the team he plays for, I think it's West Ham. Yeah, West Ham. Their sponsor is Betway.
oh yeah, that's like the irony.
So
Honestly, but that's the thing about sports. At the end of the day, the number one thing about sports, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're paying for.
Cash.
Entertainment. That's the money part. You're not playing for the actual sport.
well, that's the
It's
thing.
entertainment.
Yeah.
So if you ever think that shit's not rigged, then you're wilding. You have to understand.
So tennis, you don't think tennis is rigged or what?
I'm just saying that
I
one's
think
maybe a
everything's
little
rigged.
bit harder to rig.
Everything's hard to. If there's referees, there's ways to
Referees or judges or some sort of point
rig.
system.
Always way to
Or like
rig it.
golf. How do you rig golf?
Equipment,
That's true.
Maybe like balls.
balls.
Like give men
I don't.
never
Who
know.
knows, man?
Get out-
Who fucking knows?
Get up balls.
If
and
Put
there's
a
a-
magnet in the.
If there's a lot of
thing
money.
and
If there's
boom.
money involved, bro, just
There's always a way.
believe.
When there's
that.
a will, there's a way, bro.
That's it, bro.
Golf is like
Especially for
the
cash.
highest paid too, you know?
All right, big time.
Yeah, they're super paid,
Bro, there's magnets in those balls, bro. And they put it in like a hole too.
Yeah.
We don't sleep.
Yeah.
So first question. So I don't know how much Lucas Paqueta makes, but
Cash.
I mean it's his
Yeah.
family who's making
It's
money.
cash.
So maybe it's just something he's doing to help out his family.
That guy's making
So-
at least 150 bands a week. Oof.
So
What?
I'm just saying maybe we can justify it in that way. So
And that's
they
in
can-
pounds.
they
Too.
can
So that's
make their own
300
money.
bands our money he's making.
A week?
A week.
But
Why
so
do you
like
need to fucking bet, bro?
footy, bro. It's his family that's doing that, bro.
But his family's taken care of.
Yeah, but you know, mans are greedy, bro.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
That's all it is. Mans are greedy.
Yeah.
and like Jonte Porter's like maybe a a bottom rotation player.
Yeah, he still gets paid.
Yeah, but in the amount that he gets paid and the potential that his career could be over anytime because
worth
he's not like a staple in the league. I can see wanting to maximize, where you're at, especially because if he doesn't have any other skills or anything, like I can see feeling that pressure to want to do that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I can understand.
I get it, though.
The Shohei Ohtani thing, that's wild.
Yeah.
Because that guy's paid. Super paid.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's like Bruno Mars. You hear that thing?
I
about
heard
Bruno
that,
Mars,
yeah.
How he's 50 mil in debt
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
from gambling?
from gambling.
Yeah.
I can see that. Young Bruno just getting high off cocaine and gambling like
Just
crazy, bro.
Gambling bare millions.
You ever see Dana White at the casino and shit?
He's probably throwing around cash.
Yo, dude,
Yeah.
this guy is.
I don't fuck with that guy,
Yeah,
bro.
he seems kind of sketchy to
He's
me.
a slime bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Seems
Definitely.
mad sketchy to me. You don't
I
trust
rate him though.
50 mil, bro. Young Bruno.
I rate all
That nigga
rich
makes
white
hits,
guys.
bro. You can't tell me he doesn't. I can never hate on this nigga because all he does is make hits.
Yo,
Yeah, and he's a great entertainer.
he is.
Unreal, bro.
He's probably one of the best
Oh,
in
it's
the
fantastic.
genre.
That album he did with what's his name?
Anderson.
Anderson
Paak?
Paak.
Bro.
Leave the door
Yeah.
open.
Even what's that smoking out the window. That shit was fire, bro.
$50 million in debt, bro.
That's bare money.
But like, what's
But
50?
he has that though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's relative, right?
But it's like
That's like taxes for this nigga, bro.
that's like 50 million. He claimed bankruptcy.
I don't know. Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that
say
shit,
like
yeah.
the music industry isn't what it once
Ah,
was.
sure.
Like he took a residency in
Oh,
Vegas.
and if you're taking a residency,
Which I also think is like could be part of the problem here.
100%. That's how they get you, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
come stay here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What happened
Yeah.
to
You
Elvis?
can make your money here, but guess what? The money
happened to
go
Elvis?
with.
Yeah, house always wins, bro.
Oh
At
wait,
the end of the day,
come
man.
stay in our house.
Well, there's this thing in sports called the
Yeah.
Vegas flu. So like any team, so like they have it in the NHL. I think they have it in the NFL. There's another team that's in Vegas now, I think too. But the concept of it is whenever a team goes on a road trip and plays a game in Vegas, essentially they tend to go on like a very bad slide after that.
That's pretty jokes.
Yeah. But interestingly enough, recently the Nashville Predators went to Vegas, and the team, because of the position the team was in, coaches and management, like a bunch of the players from the team were supposed to go see a concert at the Sphere while they were in town, and they had like a team meeting and they canceled the concert. And so since that time, that team has gone. I think they won again tonight. I think they're something like 13-0.
We
Since they did that. So basically, they went to Sin City and they didn't go out. They wouldn't let any man's party or anything.
Hey, everyone stay in the fucking hotel.
I rate it.
I respect that shit.
Yeah.
They avoided
Bigger
the Vegas
picture.
flu.
The bigger picture.
Exactly, it is. We ain't catching
Bigger
the
picture.
You know, niggas is fucking spitting out fairy dust and shit in their face and shit. I don't know what's going on in Vegas, bro.
for sure.
It's a weird place.
Yeah. Well, the wild thing about just sports, because Bill's mentioned that it's entertainment, and 100%, like that's the same reason why like the UFC and WWE are owned by the same company.
Exactly, it
Is
is.
because they're both sports entertainment. Like legal, and the crazy thing is, legally, if they want to fix matches, they're allowed to.
100%. It's within their rights.
Because they are, if you look at
They're entertainment.
their businesses, they are entertainment businesses. That's what they're listed as.
Mm-hmm.
So
Of course, we could cheat.
if they want
It's
to
our
fix games,
business.
they can do it.
Yeah.
Is it right? No. Do I care? A little. Am I still gonna bet on sports? Absolutely.
100%.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Every dollar counts.
I'ma leave the door open.
Every dollar counts.
Any
Okay.
last words for this episode before we sign off?
Don't get caught up in gambling. It's addictive.
Yeah.
Only do it here and there.
Yeah.
Leave on a high note, is what I say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is that you're always chasing that dragon, right?
Always,
dragon, bro.
always, bro. You
It
know
has
what?
the pace too. It's so quick.
You know, growing up though, cause I see my folks, they had a pretty like bad gambling addiction. So that kind of deterred me from, I never gambled until like maybe this year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I never gambled ever, and then like it's such a big dopamine hit. It's like, yo, I can see this is so.
It's a thing.
It's fast. It's
Especially
fast
when
money.
you win.
That's what it
Trust me,
is.
bro.
It's like-
Holy shit.
On New Year's, I won $800. You know, that type of shit. It's like, oh shit, happy
That's got 8
2024.
bills in my pocket. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
You're starting off nice.
But yeah, leave on a high note, bro. That's
I respect that.
Yeah. Actually, like I think I had probably like 8 bills in my account, and I took it all out last week,
yeah.
and I just paid off some credit card debt, and I was like, all right, that's it.
Fuck
Put-
it.
Left $100
To play money.
for play money, and that's it.
It's nice, man.
You got
This
the
is
extra cash. You got the extra cash
what it
coming in.
is.
Boom. And it's so easy to transfer it from those sites too.
Yeah.
Yeah, any win's a win, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's 150,
It's like life.
yeah.
A win's a win.
I treat my sports book like an ETF.
Hmm.
So my whole thing is I look at it from a Warren Buffett perspective. Not that
Young
I'm on the same
Warren.
level as him, but the fact
You're not?
that I'm not 100%.
Young Warren.
I mean, we're in a basement. Like, come on.
Young Buffett.
But
Young Buffett.
90% of the investments that Warren Buffett makes are losers.
Mm.
But he remains profitable because those 10% winners are fantastic.
He's also been doing it for like 100
Well,
years.
that also helps too.
Since air was
and those
invented,
wins compound. But what I'm getting to is the ROI.
Yes.
And that's the way I look at gambling. I treat it like that. I make a lot of little bets, a lot of little investments,
Yeah.
and I make sure my ROI is in the green.
Hmm.
You know,
I get it.
and that's the way to go.
Fans are
actually.
deep in the trenches, eh?
It's a good rule to
I
live
rate
by.
that.
I just make little bets. You see my thing,
I've definitely seen your thing. Pause.
and you know,
No Diddy.
no Diddy,
No Diddy.
no
No
diddler.
diddler.
And you know, I don't look at it from like, oh, I just got a feeling kind of thing, or I just want to gamble.
That's how I do it.
Like men say, oh, should I bet this? And I'm like, hold on, let me go look up this analytics and these stats and these things.
Yeah.
I prefer the story that numbers tell.
Yeah. That's my approach with options trading, but
Yeah.
not with like sports gambling.
Well, see, I think it's more of a hack for me because I've tried to get into trading, but like it's hard for me to have the motivation to do it because I'm not that interested in it. I feel like I'm learning so much to the point that it's overwhelming that I'm forgetting it all, and I feel like I'm so overwhelmed I don't know what I'm doing. Where sports I have an understanding of, and just these numbers make sense to me, and it's fun. And you know what? For me, that's a hack
It
because
makes watching the game so much greasier when you put money on it.
I don't even watch the games.
I definitely watch the
That's
games.
something, yeah.
No, I
You watch no games for fantasy ball, bro?
nah, bro.
That's why you losing.
Nah, I'll put. I'm losing because my team's injured. How dare you?
Yeah,
Bro, who won last year?
Don't matter.
Guys say,
Yeah,
how
That was in
dare
the
you.
past.
and I lost my first.
Call me
and
Mr.
fourth round
Present.
pick.
Yeah.
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 Listen, all I know is
Yeah. That's what I know.
the time I would spend watching the games, I'm spending researching the games that are going on the next day, finding out where there's value in the numbers and predictions that they've made to set the lines, finding the odds that are like, oh really, they're gonna give me that payout for this to happen, and it happened, and this hits this percentage of the time, like that makes sense to me, and they're playing against this team that's good against this and bad against this, like that's what I rather than watching the game. It's like I only care about the outcome. I don't care about how it happens, as long as, like, at the end of the day, I don't care how LeBron James got over 7.5 rebounds. I just care that he got over 7.5 rebounds and I won my bet.
It's true.
So I look for that at the end of the day. Meanwhile, the time I could spend watching that game and just consuming it, I'm looking at the next day's games. I'm looking at, or like even when I am watching a game, I'm watching it with the intent of, okay, now let me look at their next game because I see someone who's doing something that is like, you know what, this guy is good, or this team is, I like the way this team's playing. I think this team's good. Maybe I'll consider them in the next matchup. I'm always looking for the next payday, bro.
I hear you, but I like even the eye test. I want to see how these guys are doing.
But that's exactly what I'm explaining.
As long as the outcome is income.
Is like I'll watch it, but I won't sit down and watch a whole game.
I only start from the fourth quarter for most times. That's when I watch it.
Well, that's the best time to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even watch sports.
I don't believe this.
I don't
And
watch it.
and
Only
like-
maybe some fights, but that's about it.
I'll
That's
do-
when I see some blood.
yeah, I'll do bets solely on just like what team I like, just like coming from like it's an outside perspective, like, oh, I like the way this team looks, so I'm gonna choose that team. One time I did a parlay and I was off one game.
That's how it always is,
Yeah,
brother.
That's usually how it goes most times. Though.
Yeah.
But
Football ball.
yeah, I mean, okay, last words. Diddy did it.
Diddler.
As long as the outcome is income.
Bomb.
Avoid parlay bets.
Avoid parlay bets.
Oh my
And
god.
try not to get into gambling.
Wait,
if
hold
you
on.
can.
Avoid large parlay bets.
Yeah.
But like a little 3-piece,
A 2 or 3.
4-piece,
Like,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? I can go on something.
2 or
4-piece
3.
is hectic still.
But yeah,
2 or 3 piece.
Sammy, thank you for joining us on this episode again.
You guys,
You're welcome back anytime.
hopefully I got more beats for you next time.
Well, that's all good. It's a vibe.
The
This
vibe
is
was
kind of
vibey,
sick too. And then what you were just doing just now. But
That's what I'm saying.
on that note, thank you for joining us on another episode of the TGR podcast.